Today we're going to talk about the other properties of in geometry. Okay, so there's other properties than multiplication properties and subtraction addition properties. We also have transitive property. If angles are congruent to the same angle, they are congruent to each other. Meaning to say, if angle 1 is congruent to angle 3, and such as the other angle, angle 2 is congruent to angle 3. Therefore, we can conclude that angle 1 is congruent to angle 2. Okay, I missed that. So that's the transitive property in geometry. We also have vertical angles. So two angles are vertical angles if the rays forming the sides of the other opposite rays. So we have a opposite rays here. So this kind of look like a line, but let's just assume that this is our array. So meaning to say that angle x is equal to angle y on the opposite side. Okay, now let's go to opposite rays. Two collinear rays that have a common endpoint and extended in different direction. So even if they are opposite rays, they are still congruent to each other. So ray AB is congruent to ray BC. So now, as we know all of that, let's do this practice problem. This is inside of vertical angles. So we're going to solve one. What's the value of angle 3 and angle 2? So we all know that these are congruent to each other. So we can just set them equal. So we got x squared plus 6 is equal to 7x plus 14. Now we are in the form of quadratic equation. We can just move everything to the left side. So we have this, we got 7 and we got 8 here and 0. Now we can just factor this out, or we can use the quadratic formula, which is not necessary to do so because this is easy to factor. So the factors of 8 is 8 and 1. That is, if we do the sum or difference, we got 7x as our answer. So we get x minus 8, x plus 1 equal to 0. Now, x can be 8 or negative 1, but we're going to pick the positive one because angles are positive. Now, as we have the value of x here, what we can do is just plug in everything, plug in our x value. So we got angle 2, let's start with this, and we get 8 squared, we get plus 6. So 8 squared is 64, and add 6, it becomes 70 degrees. So if you want to solve angle 3, you can, but they are congruent. So therefore, angle 3 is just basically 70 degrees, which you can plug it in and solve for it. So it's